A rescue kit consists of 3 sets of equipment: the tripod, the rescue master, also known as the block and tackle, and the harness. Used correctly, this kit can save you or your mate's life, and for this reason, you must know how to use it quickly and effectively in case of emergency. First, you will need to determine the required tripod height. Remove the leg adjustment pins and pull the legs out to the appropriate height. Align the holes on the leg extensions with the holes of the upper leg and reinsert the adjustment pins. Swing the legs outwards until they lock, making certain that the tripod feet are positioned flat on the ground for concrete and most applications, rubber pad side down. Either the flat or serrated ends of the feet can be positioned down for use in earth or muddy conditions. The serrated end of the feet can be positioned downwards for use on ice. Adjust the chain around the perimeter of the confined space, making certain the chain is adjusted so it's taut. Make certain that the tripod is positioned so it's level. The legs may be adjusted to different lengths to accomplish this when the surface surrounding the confined space is uneven. Under Australian safety standards, any mechanical device used in a confined space environment must be returned to the manufacturer once every 12 months for inspection and recertification. The operator of the equipment is also required to do an on-the-spot equipment check before and after each use. In terms of mechanical components, like the tripod, what we're looking for is cracks, corrosion, deformations, or anything that affects the structural integrity of the product. You will enter and exit the manhole through 2 of the tripod legs. Secure the other leg of the tripod with a security rope. Tie it to a rail or pole or tree. This way the tripod will remain stable when you are entering the frame and descending. When fitting the carabiner, always make sure that the screw gate is facing downwards. Having the screw facing downwards is an important safety measure. Should the tripod start vibrating for any reason, the carabiner screw will slip downwards and become tighter, as opposed to working its way loose if it's facing upwards. The rescue master is also known as the block and tackle. The block and tackle has a 3:1 lifting ratio, using 3 pulleys. This model of Miller-Moxham block and tackle has a built-in safety mechanism known as an inertia brake. You fall, it breaks. This means that you can have a lot of confidence in the equipment if a fall ever does occur. There are various types of harnesses. The harness used in this video is called a full body harness. As with any material or mechanical product, you must always do a before and after safety check. There are 4 safety checkpoints. 1. The label. Check that the unique serial number is visible and that the date of withdrawal is visible and within the date range. 2. The webbing. With material products, we're looking for cuts, abrasions, mechanical damage, which usually takes the form of discoloration, weld splatter, or anything that affects the structural integrity of the product. 3. Stitching. Take a special look at the stitching and make sure it's all intact. 4. Hardware. With mechanical components, we're looking for its cracks, corrosion, deformations, or anything that affects the structural integrity of the product. Now that we've checked the harness is completely safe, we can begin fitting. Your site facilitator will show you the correct fitting procedures and right tension for the waist and leg straps. The harness should be loose enough so that you can slip your hand between the webbing and your body, and tight enough so that you cannot move your hand away from your body. Even with the inertia brake mechanism, the block and tackle is still a mechanical device, and mechanical devices have been known to fail. This is why we use an additional safety line. This too has an inertia brake mechanism. The standby person may use a body belt, adding the stability of their own body weight to the descending and ascending procedure. Fitting the safety line to the carabiner and the harness. Fitting the rescue master line carabiner to the harness. Remember to check that the carabiner screw gate is always facing downwards. Your site facilitator will train you in the technique of raising and lowering. Remember that when you are working in a confined space, you must remain attached to the line. Should an accident occur, your standby person may or may not be able to enter the hole. Provided you remain attached to the line, you can be hauled to safety. There are rescue situations that require you to go into the hole to free your mate before you winch him out. Remember that a large percentage of persons injured or killed in these situations are would-be rescuers. Would-be rescuers are killed or injured by hazards such as toxic gases, oxygen deprivation, fire, drowning, electrocution, engulfment, or further accident. Our rescuer is lowering his gas detector to ensure his own safety before entering the hole. Quickly and carefully assess the situation and get your mate out without going down the hole if possible. Ascending or raising the person from the hole is easy due to the 3:1 ratio of the block and tackle. At about eye level, grip the rope firmly but do not wrap it round your hands. Remember the inertia brake system will stop the person from further falling. Bend down and use your own body weight to lift the person ascending. Make sure that the rope is locked, then let go. Stand up and haul again. Make sure your standby person and confined space entrant are of suitable weight recovery ratio. Your risk assessment and job safety analysis will cover these points. There is also the option of using a T-bar attachment. The T-bar has the advantage of being able to secure the person's hand or hands during the rescue operation. This means they can be hauled through a confined space without their arms becoming entangled during the rescue. Note the swing laying technique that is used to secure the person to safe ground. Your site facilitator will guide you in the finer points of the safety procedures and rescue operations. This concludes our Introduction to Rescue Kit operation and procedures.